Hello, and welcome to Math Matters. I'm Mrs. Smith. Today you will learn about how to describe all of the outcomes that could happen for an event. Also, as you are working today, you will have an opportunity to practice your Portrait of a Graduate skills for being goal-directed and resilient by staying on task during our lesson time together. For today's lesson, you will need a piece of paper and a pencil. I'll give you 30 seconds to go get those things. Today we are going to learn about probability. Probability is the measurement of the likelihood of an event happening. Let's learn about what that means. Let's play a game called What's in the Cup? In this cup, I have some goldfish in it, and they are different colors. I'm going to shake up the cup, reach in and pull out a goldfish. When I pull out a goldfish, you can keep track of what I'm pulling out on your paper. Okay, let's begin. I shake up my cup, and the first goldfish I pull out is orange. You can write orange on your paper and place a tally mark next to it, since so far I have pulled out one orange goldfish. Now I will place the goldfish back into the cup. Okay, here's round two. I shake up the cup again, and this time it's a green goldfish. You can write green on your paper with a tally mark next to it, since so far I've pulled out one green goldfish. Now I will place the green goldfish back into the cup. Here we go with round three. I shake it up for a third time, and this time I pull out another orange goldfish. You can add a tally to the orange to show that we have pulled out two orange goldfish. Now that goldfish goes back into the cup. And now for round four. What do you think I'll pull out this time? All right, I shake up the cup, and this time I pull out purple, a purple goldfish. So now you can add purple to your list with a tally to show that I pulled out a purple goldfish. The purple goldfish now goes back into the cup. I did this 16 more times. Here are how many of each color I pulled out. What do you notice? What do you wonder? You may have noticed that I pulled out 9 orange goldfish, which was more than any other color. You may have also seen that I pulled out 7 green ones and 4 purple goldfish. You may have also noticed that I pulled out 3 different colors. So now that you've seen this data, these results, what do you think was in the cup? Take a minute to think about that. What if I told you that I had 7 goldfish in my cup? Then, what might be the color for each goldfish? Why do you think that? Are you ready to see what was in the cup? Okay, here it is. How does that compare to what you thought? You can see that the only colors that were in the cup are the ones that I found when I was pulling the goldfish out. I have 3 possible outcomes. They are orange, green, or purple. Outcomes are all of the possible things that can happen from an event. For example, when I pulled out the colored goldfish from the cup, there were 3 possible outcomes: orange, green, or purple. If I flip a coin, it could land on heads or tails, so there are 2 possible outcomes. If I reach into a bag of Skittles to pull one out, there are 5 possible outcomes. It could be red, green, purple, orange, or yellow. Let's look at another example of an event with its outcomes. Here is a spinner. What do you notice? You may have noticed that there's purple, red, yellow, and blue on the spinner. You may have also noticed that the spinner is divided into 8 parts that appear to be equal in size. You may have also noticed that the arrow has landed on the red section. Remember, outcomes are all of the possibilities that can happen from an event. What are the outcomes for spinning the spinner? You may have said that there are 4 possible outcomes for this spinner. It could land on purple, red, yellow, or blue. Today we explored probability and how to describe the outcomes of an event. Let's take a moment to review what you've learned. Share your ideas with someone or write down your thinking to this question. How might you explain to someone what possible outcomes are? Take a minute to think about that. Now let's reflect where you are in your learning about describing outcomes that could happen from an event. And how did you do as practicing being goal-directed and resilient as you tried to stay on task during this lesson? Which emoji best represents how you're feeling about today's learning? What makes you pick that one? For more practice, think about how you can list outcomes for other events. Some events might include rolling the dice in a game you're playing, a character someone might choose in a video game, or even reaching into a fruit bowl and picking out a piece of fruit. Thanks for watching today. I'm Mrs. Smith. I hope you have a fun-filled mathematical day and keep on counting.